Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. On this channel, we spend our time looking at fantasy of all sorts, from books to movies to video games, and applying the characters within into the tabletop game Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition. And today, we're going to be looking at a character that goes back a long way. We're going way, way back to one of the old fantasy stories of the forgotten times of black and white and the times before D&D. This is the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz, which showed us that even in a world full of fairies and witches, a little girl and her party of 3 could survive. And it's that party we're going to be looking at today, specifically the Scarecrow. One of the ironic things about The Wizard of Oz is that what everyone was looking for, they ended up having themselves. The Scarecrow wanted a brain. He wanted to think. But it turns out he was the party planner, and he, in fact, was the mastermind of a lot of what the party did. So, he's a mastermind, a rogue, specifically. The Scarecrow was also created out of straw. Quite literally, he was made as a scarecrow. That wasn't a joke. He actually was made of straw. He is 6 foot tall, has an age of who the heck knows how long. He could have been in that field for centuries, and only weighs about 20 pounds. He's very light. He's got gray eyes, that brown burlap skin, and his yellow straw hair. What race would you consider him? That's an easy one for me. He was created out of natural materials. He's a hexblood. Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft showed us that hexbloods can actually take pieces of their body off and see through them, talk through them. The Scarecrow, it might be a bit of a stretch, but the idea that he was created by magic as a living scarecrow, hexblood fits in. He's an outlander because he lived out in the fields for so long, and he's got a neutral good alignment. His strength, probably not that good. He doesn't have a whole lot of oomph to put behind his power, so just a 10. But he's reasonably flexible with a dex of 16, constitution of 14, an intelligence of 14. He's not stupid, but it's actually his wisdom. He has a wisdom of 16. That's his best power. And a charisma of 14, as, he is quite likable. He's proficient in dexterity and intelligence saving throws, and has proficiency in athletics and survival, as well as expertise in insight, investigation, performance, and stealth. He speaks lots of languages: Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, Sylvan, Beast Speak, which is just speaking to animals, Gnomish, and Thieves' Cant. That's 7 languages in total. He can wield simple weapons, as well as the standard rogue, longsword, short sword, rapier, and hand crossbow. He is proficient in thieves' tools, the disguise kit, the forgery kit, playing cards, as well as his voice, because he is a singer. And he can wear light armor if he wants to. For the case of this particular character build, I've said that he wears padded armor since he's a scarecrow and wears padded armor. And since he doesn't seem to wield weapons in the movies or the books, I gave him a pair of daggers since that's pretty standard for a rogue. His armor class, therefore, is 14. He has 59 hit points and a speed of 30. He has dark vision, thanks to his Hexblood race, as well as the Eerie token power, and the Hex magic ability, letting him cast Hex or Disguise Self. He has the Wanderer feature that all Outlanders have, and several of the rogue abilities: Sneak Attack, Cunning Action, Uncanny Dodge, and Evasion. And the Mastermind powers: Master of Intrigue and Master of Tactics, again letting him be the planner. He has a couple feats: Inspiring Leader, since that makes sense, he does lead the party when Dorothy's not there, and the Keen Mind power, which is because he's actually a lot smarter than he thinks he is. The Scarecrow is a very interesting idea for a character, and I think that a rogue that wants to be smarter, but is actually smarter than anyone else, or at least anyone in his party, is a cool dichotomy. I made him level 8. He's not a super powerful character, but they are able to handle themselves in the world of Oz. So, yeah, Scarecrow's a cool one. I say give him a shot. He could make a very interesting, fun character to add as an NPC into your games. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more character creation coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.